I will show you how to cut in Photoshop. Go to Custom, Create, and input, place embedded your image. This one. And maximize it. One, and under this image, I right click and rasterize layer. After I rasterize the layer, I go to Magic Wand tool and click on this white background and click delete on my keyboard. Make it bigger so you can see. So now I have removed it, but some I haven't, which is here. So I choose the Magic Wand tool and click here and press delete on my keyboard. Now that you have removed all the background, you need to separate each body parts. So how do you separate each body part? First, you use this Lasso Tool and select this one, the leg here, and Ctrl X, cut the leg, create a new layer and paste it. Move it here and rename this layer as right leg. Right leg. When you want to move in Photoshop, press Ctrl T so you can move it. And then do also for this leg another layer. Alright, I use the lasso this leg, and then Ctrl X for cut it. Select this one first because this is the main image, and then lasso the leg and Ctrl X so you cut it and create another layer and paste it. And this will be my left leg. And you do for the another layer, you have to lasso the arm. Lasso here, this arm. Oops, wait, again, lasso here, and then okay, after your lasso, Ctrl X. Okay, I forgot that you have to always click on this main image to cut it, because you're cutting the main image, separating from the main image. So after, okay, I go to this layer and paste and move it here, and then I need to fill up this layer, and I choose the eyedrop color for this color, and then brush, reduce the size. Oh, sorry. Okay, choose the color, use a brush to fill up this area, and I drop this color to fill this layer. Then use a pencil Go to black color. This is a bit light. Alright. Good. Wait. Alright. And then for this layer, this will be the arm. We'll rename it right arm. And then here I need to erase all the purple color. First reduce the size. Okay, reduce the size. I'll do again. Okay, reduce the size of this. And try to remove all the purplish out the color. Or if you don't want to do like this, you can also go to magic wand and remove it, depending which way you want to remove it. I think this way is much easier. Alright. Okay. Then use the pencil to darken it. Okay, so that's how you remove each layer if you want to put into Moho. But then I think the best way is to trace it in Moho. What do you think? So that you can control all the points which you need it later. First, I'm gonna teach you how to trace an object or an image. Okay, so this object you already import into Photoshop and then remove all the outer layers, the background. Alright, image, go to File, Import, General Import. Now I've saved mine inside Download folder, so open this and maximize it. Alright, now go to this one, delete first, add a vector, and then you go to the image, double click and reduce the opacity all the way to 43, then click OK. Go back to this new layer and rename it to Head, and choose this add point, sharp corners, and make it bigger. Alright, so to try to trace it, alright, so make sure you have the auto well selected so that they won't have a gap when you fill in the color. Now curvature and select this one. for this handle, if you want to select one of this handle, all you have to do is go to your keyboard and press alternate. Then you can select one of the handle. And when you want to move this point, choose this one. This is the transform point, and move it here. As for the handler, you want to make a handle, go to curvature or shortcut key C. Now you want to move. Now if you don't press the alternate key, you cannot move one of the handle. It will move two handles together. So if you press alternate on your keyboard, it will move one of the handle. And press C, press alternate, and move one of the handle. Alright, this is how you trace an image into Moho. After you've traced this, you need to fill in the color and add the highlights and shadow. So I have a file here which I have done previously. So I've categorized into I remove the image first. This will be the eyes, the iris, the eye, left eye, right eye, and the hair group, which is the highlight, hair, and face group. I have a face highlight and a face here. All these are highlights. Okay, so how do you do highlights? Wait, let me remove this face highlight first. So if you want to do a highlight for this face, then what you can do is, alright, go to face group, and here you have the face. See the face here? So you want to create a highlight. Go to here, create a new vector, put it under the face group, and rename it to highlights. Then I start to draw where I want to put my highlights. Maybe here. Oops, open this one first. Show curves. So make sure the weld is selected. Continue all the way. Alright, I want the highlights here. And then okay, I try to fill in this one with a darker orange. Maybe this, or darker orange. Okay, and then I fill it. You see I've selected both, so undo. I don't want both, I just want to fill, and I don't want the stroke, I don't want both. Alright, here. So why the shadow will go inside the face is because I've did a masking. In the mask group, under masking, I hide all. Okay, and then highlights, I go to masking, mask this layer. Okay, and under face, add to mask. Okay, so automatically the highlights will go into the face area because this is a mask. Select highlights layer and select shape, go to this layer, highlights, and from here you go to advanced, under effects, fill, you choose soft shape. Okay, and then you can also choose gradient. You choose your color, maybe this one, orange, darker orange. Okay, this one, lighter orange. Alright, okay, now you see it's a slider, I think, or what do you call this? Choose this select shape, and you can wait. Okay, when you choose this select shape, this thing tool will come out. It's a gradient tool, I think. So you can do like this. Place wherever you want the highlights to appear. Okay, maybe darker a bit right here. And then for these soft edges, double click here, blur maybe, then OK. Or if you don't want this soft edges, you can choose shaded. Under shaded here, you can choose the alpha. Go to orange. OK. Maybe this one remove first. Go to plane. Okay, then select this. Soft shaded, no. Go to shaded. Under this alpha, maybe you choose red color. Okay. And then double click here. Use this as slider. Under the alpha, you can change. It'll go all the way, or here, up or down. Then you can adjust the color you want. Okay, this looks better. So that is how you create the highlights for this face. See here, if I move my bone, click on the bone layer and try to manipulate the bones. Alright, I try to move. See, this is dragging. This is the hair, and this is the highlight, and this will be the face. So I need to bind this to the hair, the highlight, and also the face layer. So first I click this bone, and I need to bind the hair layer. So I go to bind layer, click on here. Alright, we go back to the bone and try to move the face. I already bind the hair but not the face. So now I need to go back to here and select this bone. I'll go to the face group under face, and I use this bind layer, click here. So now it's already bind to the hair, to the highlight, and to the face. Let's check. Go to bone and transform. See, now I can move the face, and then all the hair, highlight, the face will follow. This hair, it's like, you know, the wind is blowing the hair. So I created an animation so you can see. And for this one, I've bind with using, go to hair, bind with using a point. So I click here, go to frame 0 first, go to this one, the bone here, and then go to the hair. Click this bone and go to bind point and bind point. Select this point and go to bind point. So you will see the square, small square dots here. So it is already binded. Go back to bone and try to move your hair. See, it's moving. So that's how you bind using a binding points for the hair.